What's going on? What's going on? How's everybody doing today? I'm going to let a few more folks come on in, and then we will get started on a collective reading. And then not only that, like, let me make sure I got my water. Not only that, I'm going to go over some of the decks that I have on and love. And we'll go from there. We shall go from there. I don't know. Well, you know what? I'm not even going to say it's a collective energy. I had a bit of a day today. I'm going to go grab my water real quick. Excuse me. But I had a bit of a day today because I wouldn't call it suffer. My mom passed a few years ago, and I still experience grief from time to time, and today was just one of those heavy grief days. And before I do, do this here. Before I connect to you guys' energy, I just want to make sure I took the proper time to, cleanse myself, cleanse my own energy, and my guys, guardians, and ancestors are wishes to me walk the highest path for my greatest good. I call you all in, cleansed and purified at this time. Ready to go. Go ahead and do our cleansing routine to ensure that this area is cleansed, safe, and protected for myself and my collective. I don't know why I felt like I needed a little bit more of that, but I do, and I am. And that's just a little bit of a Florida water, a little bit of a cologne. For me, it's meant to be a spiritual cleanser. There's some alcohol in it, some alcohol water, and a few other fragrances and things like that in it. I personally use it, depending on who you talk to, the hardcore hoodoos and those who are like deep in it, they're like, this is like a watered down version of the real deal, if you will. But it does me well. I actually enjoy the scent, and it works very well as my aura cleanser. I also use it as aromatherapy. The smell of it makes me happy, so lifts my spirits. Just taking my time right now to ground the energy that I'm experiencing, because even though I had, my day today, I've already called my energy back. I've already, cleansed and clear all that, and I'm still getting a little feeling of anxiety. So I'm wondering if that is the collective energy at this time. And I'm thinking it is. And because this deck came out, it makes me wonder, what happens is I get little inklings, like the deck will light up, or if I look at a certain deck, I'll feel like a little ping in my chest to let me know like that's the one I need to use. So based on the fact that this is the one that I need to use, this is the outlaw deck, this is the rebellious deck right here, and I actually like really enjoy using this deck, but I really like using it for career readings, for encouragement readings, for that get up and go type of energy. But we're gonna follow spirit today. Like I said, I'm going to give people a few more minutes to come on in. Shuffle these up. Oh yeah, these are it. Because as soon as I touched these and started shuffling, that anxious energy just started to deplete. Just oh yeah, this is it. What you guys got going on, man? What y'all got going on right now? But if this is your first time on the Transformational Empress, my goal is to be a momentum starter. My goal is to help to identify any self-limiting beliefs that you have within your life and within yourself, to be able to move them, remove them, adjust them, lead you on the path of truth so that you may adopt that new path and create new patterns in your life, okay? That is my purpose. That is my entire goal. What makes me qualified to do that is because I've done it for myself. I've done it for myself, and it's only by the grace of God, my divine guides, guardians, and ancestors, because of my prayers, because of the things that I've learned throughout my lifetime that have made me equipped and have built me to be more than Ford tough to get through these times. And sometimes it's not, a matter of a fight. Sometimes it's literally just a matter of a mindset change. It's like, a perspective change, a shift in how you look at things. And I'm here to help you provide that shift. I'm here. I truly believe that healing is a bunch of mini realizations that you then adopt into your life and apply to create something different. And any way that I can become that little inkling in your chest, that little light bulb moment in your head or in your heart, that's why I'm here. So if you would like a reading, just go ahead and hit the link in the bio. I believe that that goes straight to my website, and the website will let you know how to book the live readings with me. If not, check the bio site. I wonder if I can put that in there as well. Let me see here. You don't need to see my whole house. Let me see. Well, let me see if I can go ahead and pin that really quick. But it's biosite / the Transformational Empress. And I'm going to, pin the comment. Boom. So if you would like to get you a reading, you can book through there, or you can send me it straight through the Cash App. I'm just over here looking. Boom. Just trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody here. So boom. I think we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna move this out of the way. It's for my incense. I got these incense right here from 5 and Below, Sagittarius, and it's both my favorite scents. I was like, oh my gosh, they got this right, baby. Mint and lavender. That's all I can say. Woo! Love it, baby. Love it. Get that out of the microphone, and we are going to get started. I really want to turn my fan on. It's a little warm in here. So we're going to get it together. I'm not going to do it like that. Let's see here. So I'm going to put these on. I'm stalling for real, y'all. Just trying to see if anybody's going to come in before I get fully started. Boom. In this thing. Cool. So now that we've gotten that out of the way, Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, the source of all that is, What is the message that you have for our divine collective on this day? What is this anxiety? What is the message that they need to know most? And I'm getting this is a reading on your attitude, maybe on your perspective, because like I said, I usually use this for career readings, but it doesn't feel like a career reading now. It feels like let's give them a different perspective. Feels like an attitude adjustment. So let's see what Spirit has to say. Spirit, what is it that you have to say to the collective at this time? Grit, compatibility and instability, crisis. Give me 2 more, Spirit. Neon sign, homecoming, opportunities. So grit, neon sign, and one more. Feel like a couple more wanted to come out. Give me more, Spirit. Whoop. They said, I'm going to give you as many as I feel like I need to give. Okay, so I've got a total of 5 here. The highway. All right, let's round this baby off. All right. Grab my book here. I feel like this is something that you guys have been fighting against, and maybe fighting against for a while, and feeling like you have a stalemate. It's feel like you're not getting any traction with something that you're trying to do. With the grit card, it says compatibility amid instability or crisis. But if you look, there's a white bull and there's a black bull. So what that's to me, that's balance. It feels like you know, not necessarily 1 foot ahead and 2 steps back, but like it just feels like it's been a tug of war. Something's not moving with you. And then it says Cattleman's Cafe, neon sign, and homecoming, and it says neon sign, homecoming, and opportunities. So I'm thinking that the reason that whatever this is that you're trying to do is not moving forward in the way that you might think that it should, is because there's another opportunity elsewhere. It's like you want something to work out so bad that you're willing to only do it and see it in one way. Whereas there's this neon sign saying, hey, there's other opportunities. There's other ways you can accomplish what it is that you're trying to do. And then we have the longhorn here. Solidarity and strength. Yes. So you feel like this bumping heads and this energy of you persevering. You're seeing it as persevering when Spirit is like, you don't even have to do all that. All you have to do is step to the side. Let that go by. And then you can keep going. You're wanting to try to push through the wall when you need to climb over it or go around it. And that's what's being said here. It's like, okay, I see you. That's cool. And I get it. I see you. You putting the work in X, Y, and Z. But really and truly, you spinning your wheels. It's giving, you're spinning your wheels. And then we have these boots. Prepared and accomplished. Again, and that's right underneath grit. So what that's telling me is you have mentally prepared yourself for something, to do it in a certain way, and then now that it's not working out in the way that you should, maybe you are feeling a little bit disheartened by that, when really and truly it's God wanting to say, you can still do what it is that you want to do, but it's not manifesting in the way that you feel as though it should manifest. So now you're like, is the boots right here. They look slightly worn, but at the same time, it's like they look worn, but they're not on. So it makes you not prepared. So your mentality is what's unprepared for what it is that you're trying to manifest. Let's see. So now we have the fortune teller card. It says seeking guidance and invocation. Okay. And that's right underneath the neon sign. Again, Spirit is saying, baby, I'm trying to tell you, look at me. this is where you need to go, and you're not listening. You're not listening, babies. Because what's happening is you want this to work out so bad. You want this to work out so bad, and you're doing all the things, and you're doing all the right things, but you're not listening. I'm never going to cap your abilities to do whatever, okay? But you going so hard and you doing so much, and God is like, you don't even have to do all that. And sometimes God has to put things in your path. He has to align different people in order to get you to where it is that you're trying to do. It's like, maybe for some of you, because it's an energy, but I don't feel like it's the main energy. Some of it is like some day-to-day stuff. But for some of you, it's like your dreams are so big that it requires divine intervention. Meaning, you're trying to do all of this on your own. But God is like, baby, if you just listen, if you allow me to aid you in your journey, yes, you're doing great. Yes, you're pushing poop. Yes, you're doing it on your own. However, baby, you ain't even got to do all that. Let me help you. With the highway card right here, it says journeys, self-discovery, choices. And the sign in the picture says prison area. Do not pick up hitchhikers. And to me, this is represented as a warning. Like, baby, we have been trying to tell you. We've been trying to reach out to you for your aesthetic card warranty. Like, that's really how this is feeling right now. Like, you are trying to do so much on your own. You're spinning your wheels and you're not listening to what Spirit has to say. Again, hey Nettie Pooh, how you doing, girl? Spirit already getting it in, baby. Spirit already getting it in. So I'm just going to recap a little bit about the collective energy. And what's happening is we've got grit here, which talk about compatibility amidst crisis and instability. We've got the neon sign right here. We've got longhorn, which is for solidarity and strength. We've got boots. We've got fortune teller. And we have the highway, which is representative of the journey. Long story short, what Spirit is saying at this very moment is that there's a lot of us who have these goals and desires that we have for ourselves. And it feels as though we are at a stalemate. As you can see, you got the white bull and the black bull. So it's not that you're spinning. It's not that you are, one step ahead and then two steps backwards. It's you're at a standstill. You're at a head. It feels like everything you do, you're not able to move anywhere. But Spirit is like, hey, hello, over here. This literally says opportunities and homecoming, and right underneath that is the fortune teller. So it's literally Spirit saying, hey baby, come over here. I see you. I see what you're trying to do, but you're not going to be able to do it the way that your mind wants to get it done. It's yours. But instead of trying to push through the wall, you might have to climb over it. You might have to walk around. It could be the longer way. It could be the shorter way. But it's not you doing this to the wall, trying to penetrate it, trying to showcase your strength. Is cool, but it's not necessary. Stop. Take a break. Allow Spirit to communicate with you so you can figure out how to navigate this. It's about the ebbs and flow. Another word that they gave me, and it's not for everybody, is sometimes, or in some people's cases, your dreams are so big that it requires divine intervention. Meaning, there are some things you might be able to do off of the strength of you, but then there's some things where you have to allow Spirit to grow and cultivate the relationships that you need, or open certain doors for you in a certain time. Because again, when it comes to divine intervention, there is still human error. So every now and then you might be ready and you wondering why you walking into this door right here, this wall right here, when really it's a door and it's somebody else that actually has to open it for you, but they're not ready. It's about divine timing, and Spirit is like, look baby, you're not doing anything wrong. You're not doing anything wrong, but you just relax. And because you over here stressing yourself out and you're pushing through and you're trying to do all these different things, it's like, this is the highway. And I was just talking about this. The sign on this says prison area. Do not pick up hitchhikers. So number one, I think that's a warning about fake friends. Maybe there's people who can't go with you. That's one. But number two, it's also saying like, I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to go down this direction. I'm trying to tell you, you don't have to go down this road. You're going down this highway, and you know, it's another opportunity for self-discovery. It's another opportunity for you to get to know yourself. It's another opportunity for you to discover another aspect of yourself. However, it is not necessary. Pump the brakes, sit down, relax, listen for a second, and then you might be able to get some things accomplished. Now, I'm still being led to drop a couple of these cards right here, and I don't know what's going to be after that. I actually think I'm going to do the what lies, not what lies beneath. Maybe the true emotional. Maybe the true emotional will help me get some insight as to why we feel like we have to do it the way that we desire to do it and not the way that spirit says. Wow, hearts. So what this is saying, that there's a part of you that kind of likes it. There's a part of you, it's like your ego. So this says wild heart. It said unbridled, adventurous gamblers. And it landed right on top of the grit and the boots. So what that tells me is that there's deep down, there's a part of you that actually enjoys doing the hard work. There's a part of you that actually enjoys doing the heavy lifting. There's a pride that you get when you are able to accomplish the things that you desire from working hard. And spirit is like, that's cool. We love that for you. But also, your feet hurt and your knees are tired and your hands are ashy. If you just walk over here. Let me holler at you. Let's come over here. You wouldn't even have to do all that. And you'd be further off than where you'd be further off than you spinning your wheels trying to move some stuff that's not gonna shake right now. Be trying not to scream. I got my little microphone over here. Professional. No, I'm playing. This is the Pioneer card. And I remember I said, spirit is like, hey baby, calm down. If you just come over here. Come holler at me. Come sit. This right here. Look at the Pioneer. He's over here drinking his little drink. Like, baby, just relax. I got a little something. Okay, your feet hurt. Okay, your feet hurt. And your spirit is like, baby, let me just get you something to drink. Relax. Relax, I got you. Because again, this card fell right on top of the neon sign and the fortune teller. So it's saying, baby, look, come over here. I have rest for you. You feel like you need to be moving and doing something, but really and truly, you don't have to do anything right now. It's not you. You're not the problem. You're not the problem. At least not right now. You're not the problem. It's the wall. It's the obstacle. And it's not something that's keeping you from whatever it is that you're trying to do. It's just that method, that thought that you have in your mind that on this planet we think so linear. You know, time works linear. So in order for things to be accomplished, it's, you know, we have this thought in our mind that it has to go a certain way, when spirit is like, no, I am a multi-dimensional God. You don't have to do that. I see the different paths. Meanwhile, you think there's only one way to skin a cat. You think it's one way to skin a cat. And the spirit is like, no, I'm seeing 5 other pathways that I can get you to where it is that you're going, but you're going to have to listen to me. You're going to have to keep your eyes on me. Okay? But first, take a little break. First, have a little sip, sit down. Let me have a conversation with you, and then we can keep going. Because underneath this guy with the drink, it says trailblazer, explorer, long haul driver. So let me refresh you. Let me give you energy. Let me restore your soul before you go on this journey. Because again, the next set of cards say solidarity and strength. And then it's the highway card, meaning there's a journey that you're getting ready to go on, but you're going to burn yourself out, spinning your wheels, doing some that's not your assignment. Before you even get there. So let's go ahead and clarify this next set of cards here. I don't know. I'm not getting, like, nothing is alarming to me. Nothing is ringing. Ooh, okay, yeah. I see which deck I'm going to use next. All right. Give me one. Clarify, Spirit. Give me one. Give me one. Pow. Whiskey. Didn't I say that there was a level of pride that you felt in your movement? A level of pride, a level of feeling accomplished when you work hard to get something. It's this perseverance. It says whiskey, stubbornness, perseverance, and numbing. You so trying to get something done in order to get where you need to be, that you're hurting yourself, you're numbing yourself. That perseverance is not, it's not in your best interest right now. That's not the situation. Be still and know that I am. That's what I'm getting right now. Be still and know that I am. I'm watching you. I got you. I can refresh you and refresh you in your spirit. But right now, I need you to slow down, be still, and know that I am. Trust me in these actions. So I'm just going to put these cards back in here. Okay, and if anybody is interested, I actually got these from Etsy. These are the Outlaw Oracle. I do not know if the shop is still open or available. I feel like I saw it once and then I didn't see it anymore, and I don't know. But this one right here is the Wandering Star Tarot. This is actually the deck that I talk to my angels from the most. So these next few messages is really gonna get down to the nitty gritty. They do not play with me. This particular deck though, the Wandering Star, as I said, you'll be able to find it in my bio site link. So if you wanted access to this deck, or if you want easy access to the deck, just go into the bio link and it'll say decks that I use and love, and you will be able to find this deck. Now, what I love about this deck, and I'm just going to go off on a tangent here, is as you can see, it gives you the title of what the card is, and then it's really good for I'm sorry, I heard music. I was like, who is that? Or what is that? But it also gives you keywords and titles all throughout this deck. So not only can you use it as a tarot deck, but you can also use it as a oracle deck as well. So that's just, you know, what they look like here. So shuffle this deck. Spirit, what else do we need to know about this situation? What does our collective need to know about this situation? We know that you got our backs. We know that you want us to settle down and not spin our wheels. Okay, so what is it that we're waiting on? Let's do that. Spirit, what is it that the collective is waiting on? What is the hold up? We've got the Knight of Swords. It's to me, it's like mental conflict, waiting on direction, waiting on, because it's like it's fast, but it can be night energy. It's like you have a certain level of understanding, but it's still premature, if that makes sense. It's not quite in the infancy stage, but it's simply not ready yet. Whatever you're cooking up, whatever you're doing, there's still some information that you need to know. You have enough to get started, but the reason you're not blasting through these walls is because you don't have the criteria. That's what it is. Are y'all cheating on
Are you cheating on your shadow work? Are you cheating on getting the accreditations that you need in order to step into the next level? Is there a certain mindset that you're missing? The card box looks like a cigarette box. LOL, I love it. Girl. And if you see the cards in here, it gives that energy. This is that buck up. Like literally, if you look, it says independent, authentic, and rebellious on there. And it's all of that. You hear me? I absolutely love this deck. Very good for like encouragement, getting to the root of something nitty gritty. I really like it for that. But it's giving you're wanting to skip the process. It is giving there's a process that you want to skip, because both of the knights that came out, it has like conflict, highs and lows. It's giving instability. You know what I mean? And I'm not feeling instability in finances or anything like that. It feels like, it just feels like something that's half baked, if that makes sense. Like it's good that you have the energy, you have the power, you have the motivation to get certain things done, but you don't have the plan, the concept, you want to step in a room with big dogs with puppy mindset. You can't do that, because once you start to invest in yourself and invest in heavyweights, it's like the person who, hold on one second. Yes, come in. What up, though? Did you get to 50? Okay. Cool. All right. Go ahead and sit that on my bed. Mind your business. Thank you. You want to sit that on my bed? Nope. Take your notebook, because that's where your homework goes. Take your notebook, put it in your book bag, fold it up, and have a good night. Close my door for me, please. Love you. You too. But yeah, it's giving half big. It's like you're trying to, what did I say? Go into big dog rooms with the puppy dogs. Oh, this is what I was getting ready to say. It's like being the person that is trying to invest in stocks, putting all your money in stocks, because it's almost like you're from a desperate perspective, like, oh, I just got to do something. You know what I'm saying? I just got to do something. I just got to make it. I gotta get the ball rolling. I gotta. And then here it is. You put $1,000 in the stocks without doing without putting in the information or putting in the due diligence to learn how to do it, to know what the candles mean, the ups and downs, thinking about peak seasons and seasons when things aren't as good. And if you do that, you're going to lose out on some money. You're going to lose out on something. I heard Denzel Washington, I'm leaving here with something. No, you're not. Not this time. See, I just said that. Inner work, the Hermit. And again, when you usually have the major arcana, is something that's talking about something on a cosmic level, something on a energetic learning level, on a soul level. So there are some things and some lessons and some things you still have to come across in order to be, I'm not going to use the word worthy. That's not what it is, because they're saying that you are worthy. They're saying that you're 1000% worthy. Hey, A-Rod, what it do, baby? What it do, baby? But Spirit is saying you are 1000% worthy, but there are some things that you need to, there are some concepts that you need to learn. There is an understanding. There is a game that you have to learn before you step into that energy. We don't want to be the person who is throwing $1,000 in stocks, not knowing what we're doing. And, we don't get a return on our investment. We don't want to throw ourselves out there in a desperate manner, because that's exactly what this Knight of Swords and Knight of Wands is giving me. Like, we're rushing in to do something. Like, I got to do something. I just got to do something. No. Spirit has got your back. Okay? Because you're doing this and not going anywhere and feeling pride because you have to work hard to get it, or you're feeling a level of pride because you feel productive. Spirit is saying, no, baby, just stop. Let me help you out. because you're trying to go through this wall when you need to go up or over it or around it. Give it a second, okay? Patience is a virtue. And I don't like the word patience, to be honest. I hate that I just did that because it came out and like instinctually I just put it back in. Instinctually I just put it right back in. So I guess it wasn't meant to come out. Okay, Queen of Wands. Like I said, I heard what's the song? Brag. I think it's like Brag by Frio or something like that. You putting in all this work in the physical makes you feel like it's something to brag about. Like, oh man, I'm out here working hard. I can't deal with you other people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not doing what I'm doing, X, Y, and Z. Not quite in an egotistical way, but you just have this level of pride about like, I can't, peasantry. Okay, I'm over here working on my business. I'm working on my fitness. I'm over here trying to do X, Y, and Z. I don't have time. I don't have time to be dealing with it. And the spirit is just like, that's cool. I hear you, but also you're spinning your wheels, because if you would just step back, listen to us, keep your eye on us, we can help navigate you through this situation. But there's still some things that you need to learn. Spirit, what is it that we need to learn in order to step into our purpose? What is it that we need to learn in order to step into our purpose? Okay, like I said before, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. And like I said before with this deck right here, 555 on the clock, I'm trying to tell you, and this is going to hit hard because we just talked about this. I said there were some credentials that you need to have. There's something else that you need to learn. There's a level of understanding that you need to have before you move to this next level. And literally, this is why I love this deck. Because again, you have the title at the bottom, but then you have the subtitles around it. So again, it's talking about education, achievement, hard work. So there are things that you still need to figure out and learn before you get past it. Now, for everyone, because this is a collective read, it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but overall, that's what it is. I'm trying to think, what else do we need to know, Spirit? There's a level of credentials. There's some healing work that we need to do in order to see it. Yep, that's it. The Sun card. Spirit is like, that's it. That's it. It's just some things that you need to learn. And in order for you to learn it, you can't keep focusing on what it is that you're trying to do. You have to focus on Spirit. You have to focus on God in order to see the path that is set forth for you. And clearly, once you do that, it's going to be fruitful. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be everything that you ever thought about. You know what I mean? But you just gotta... you don't want to. I saw this and it was instant pouting. Like, I don't want to. Like, I know it. I know it. But it's going to be so beneficial. What is the benefit of us doing it this way? Spirit is like, no. We know you don't want to, but you're going to have to cut it out. We know you don't want to, but you're going to have to cut it out. Okay? What else? What is the benefit, Spirit? There's nothing happier than the Sun card. Judgment. You're going to get everything that you desire. Everything is going to fall into place. Everything that you ever asked for. You're going to step into your calling. You're going to step into the things that you 1000% have worked for, that you have deserved. And once you actually take that time to understand what it is that Spirit is trying to tell you, that is going to be the awakening. And then I literally just saw a slit in the third eye. And it was like a door opening and the light shining out of your third eye. And that is going to be the key. It's like that shot is going to be the key. So, yeah. Yeah. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Ace of Swords. That's the truth. So, that is the message from Source, or the collective, and what it is that we need to know, what it is that we need to do in order to reach the things that we need to reach. Again, if you would like a personal reading, go ahead and shoot me a Cash App at $TT Empress, or you can excuse me, or you can go on www.transformationalempress.com and sign up for a $11 live reading. Again, for the month of October, we are doing an $11 sale. It usually goes for $22, but we are doing an $11 50% off sale for October. And like I said, if you would like a personal reading, feel free. I'm going to just check my thing here to see if anybody. Alrighty, cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and go into the collective love reading here. Welcome, Bree Bree. How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I just finished the collective energy reading. Long story short, Spirit was saying and breaking down, like, the collective feels as though, you know, they're not moving, that they're stagnant. They're doing everything that they're supposed to do. They're just spinning their tires. But Spirit is really wanting us to slow down, look in their direction, because there are other things and other ways and other methods to get to where it is that we're trying to go. And it was two parts to that. It was our egos enjoyed working hard to get to where we want it to be, not realizing that we're literally just wasting and spinning energy. And Spirit is like, no, bring it back. If you get you'll be able to use that energy, but let's use it in the proper direction. Instead, take that energy that you're using to kind of blow through your situation, step back, do some healing, get your credentials together, learn a little bit more, because if not, you're going to be a puppy trying to step into a big dog situation, and you're going to be unprepared. Okay, so Spirit is just saying, slow down, pay attention to what you're doing. Well, not even pay attention to what you're doing. Pay attention to Spirit. Pay attention to Spirit. Trust the process. Trust the flow. And you're going to learn everything that you need to learn in order to go forth and be great. Now, what I'm going to do, the Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Oh, I think that's already a sign for our love readings. Let me tell you something. I got a new deck. And I love it so much. This is the Tinseltown Tarot, and I actually did a mini review not too long ago, so I will post that later on. And this deck gives me all of the divine feminine vibes. Like the way these cards look, like it just gives me, oh, that's a man. You know what I mean? It puts me in that receiving energy. It puts me in that I'm a doll. I am, meant to be catered to. I am meant to be loved on. That's the Strength card right there. I gotta find the Empress card. Okay, I'm that girl. All right, she's right here. I love it. Come on, fur. What do you mean? Baby girl is getting it. I love it. I love it. It puts me in my divine feminine energy. I don't want, this is my I don't want no scrubs deck right here. Like, I don't even, goodness, I'm over here looking like, baby, I don't even know what other deck I want to pull right now, because we're not coming from a space of lack when it comes to this love reading right here. You know what, Evan? I think I'm going to go ahead and start with this one. Is this where we're going to go? What you want to do, Spirit? This is quickly turning into a self-love reading. I thought we was going to talk about our mans, girl. Nope. And Spirit is like, self-love. So, the goddess, the moon goddess oracle. This is actually my deck that I use when I'm doing my divine feminine readings. I use this deck to really dive deep into what the divine feminine needs, what she's feeling, what we can do better to help. This is actually the deck I use on my in-depth spiritual consultations. And what I do is I'll tap into your divine guides, guardians, and ancestors that wish to see you walk the highest path for your greatest good, because there is a difference. Yes, let's do both. You're right. Let's do both. Yes, you have to be very, girl, I love Maya. I want to say I got this shirt for $12 at a place called It's Fashion. But what I do is I'll contact your divine guides, guardians, and ancestors, and we will dive deep into your divine feminine, any self-limiting beliefs around your divine feminine, and then we'll come up with a game plan on how we can better help, aid, and nurture the divine feminine in you so that you can start to walk a different path. The reason why the divine feminine is so important is because the divine feminine is attached to your subconscious mind, and your subconscious mind stores everything. It stores the beliefs you didn't even know you had, things that have happened to you as a child that you didn't even think that you still cared about, all of those different things, and it's still stuck in there. So what we do is we do a reading, I contact your guides, we channel, we read, we come up with it, we figure out what the limiting beliefs are, come up with a game plan, and we move from there. For me, and what my motto, and from what I've experienced in my life personally, healing is a bunch of small realizations, like a bunch of small light bulb moments that you internalize. And I don't want to use the word manifest. It's like you internalize what it is that you found out, and then you start to implement those changes. And in you implementing those small changes, those little light bulb moments, you begin to turn the wheel. You begin to change the direction of your life. Okay. And that is what I do for you in the spiritual consultation, if anybody was wondering. I also do Reiki healing, and of course I do tarot. So divine spirit, Holy Spirit, let's get this self-love reading popping. It actually feels really good. I feel like the collective's divine feminine, I don't know if it's the sassiness from this deck or if this is what I'm feeling from you guys, but I actually feel really good. I feel really warm. There's a little bit that actually feels like there's a knot right here. So between the heart chakra and the throat chakra. So maybe there's something that you haven't been able to communicate via your heart chakra. Maybe there's something that you're not understanding. Maybe there's something going on in there. Project. What do you mean by project, my dear? What am I doing? What do you mean by project? But yeah, here we go. All right. So yes, all right. So this actually, okay. So this is connection. As you can see, she's rubbing her shoulders. And to me, that kind of represents like a subconscious rubbing my throat between my heart and my throat chakra. Like I was saying, it says connection, but when it came out in reverse. So that does tell me that there is some type of disconnect between your throat chakra and your heart chakra right now. So what is not being said, Spirit? What is not being communicated? What are we not listening to, Spirit? What does that say? Rest. You're not listening. And what, wow. Spirit is saying the reason she's in the water. The water is your emotions, but water is also very nurturing. So in my third eye, I'm seeing her just kind of rub herself down. It's almost like she's doing what do they call it? Like somatic massages, but it's almost like she's trying to ground herself in this water. And when I see rest, it reminds me she's in a bathtub, y'all. She's in a bathtub. And what it's reminding me of is that last reading, y'all not wanting to rest. You're not wanting to listen to your body when it's saying that you have to rest. That's the disconnect between your heart, because deep down you know what it is that you need to do, but you feel like there are other things that you need to do. So you're sending a bad signal to the rest of your body. And I want to say a bad signal. You're sending the signal. Wow. Actually, it is a bad signal. I'm hearing you're sending the signal to your body that your body doesn't matter. The way that we break our bodies down, the way that we continue to push through during situations where we're not supposed to push through, or we push through past our limits. And we're in a society that constantly bombards you and forces you to and encourages you to push past your limits. But Spirit is saying, when you do that and you do not listen to yourself, you are communicating with your body, because the body also is subconscious communication. You can tell your body a lot. Sound is the creator, but also actions speak louder than words, and that will always be a thing. Actions speak louder than words, and your body, and you are telling your body that it doesn't matter. Wow. Rest. I don't know who this is for, but you need to rest and give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Rest. Give yourself grace. I think I'm feeling you guys for real now. Because now that blockage, yep, I just burped. That blockage that was there is starting to ease up. I think it's starting to penetrate you guys. That you're starting to understand the connection between your mind and your body and the importance of it. We understand we are in this world, but at the end of the day, if you don't sit yourself down, you're going to end up, if you don't sit down on your own, your body is going to sit you down, because one way or another, you're going to listen. One way or another, you're going to listen. Spirit is not having it. And you know what? I take that back. It's not that Spirit's not having it. It's your body that's not having it. Your body is not going to have you not listening. And then okay. This came out sideways. Freya, empowerment. There's a perspective that you need to take when it comes to this body stuff, when it comes to acknowledging the body. It's almost like you think that you're weak if you stop. You think that taking time out for yourself is going to undo something, or you're not as tough, or you're not as strong, or you're not as gun-ho, or whatever that masculine energy or that masculine tone, undertone of that is. You're not a go-getter if you take a break. No, balance is key. Balance is key. There is a form of empowerment when you actually listen to your body, take your time and nurture yourself, because at that point you can keep going. Because if your body has to sit you down, guess what's going to happen? There's no timetable on that, because only you know what that's going to look like for you. Only you know what that's going to look like for you. So if you take a time out, if you do it intentionally, restore your soul, restore your body, give it a little break, then you can go from there. Magic. Believe it or not, I am not 100% sure on the understanding of Hecate, but what I heard when I picked it up was voila, magic. And that's a song back in the day. Hi Bo, welcome girl. You missed a lot. This girl, the tea is hot. Okay. But what I heard was voila, magic. You have no idea how much power, hold on one second, it's coming. There is a level of power, of control, of, what's the word? you ever see or you ever hear anybody say, a submissive woman actually has control over a man? Have you ever heard anybody say that? That's the energy what I'm giving right here. It's like you think that the power is in boom, 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 going, 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 going. I can't stop, won't stop. But really and truly, the power comes from within. The power comes from you taking care of yourself and being able to radiate from the inside out. And wow, that was for me too, because I felt that. Wow. That just translated some stuff for me. So the magic is truly you working from the inside out, you taking care of yourself from the inside out. Because what is it the law of correspondence? As above, so below, so within, so without. Your outside world looks like what your inside world looks like. The universe is mental, all is mind. So you, whatever it is you perceive, is what's going on the outside. So a man thinketh, as a man thinketh, so is he. Okay. So give me one more, Spirit. Man, I needed that one for myself. Give me one more, Spirit. Gratitude. Let's take a moment and just stop and be thankful for everything that we have going on. Spirit, we thank you for never leaving us. We thank you for always being with us, always guiding. You have to understand that even when we feel the most lost, because God is within you, there is no such thing as not knowing what you're doing. There's no such thing as not having direction. There is no such thing as not having a compass. You might be so anxious that you can't hear. You might not be able to understand what the communication is, but baby, I promise you at all times, your spirit, your soul, your energy, God, your guides are always communicating with you from the inside out. You always know. That is an affirmation. I am never lost. I always have an answer. I am never lost. I always have an answer. So let's just be grateful for that. Let's be grateful for for the communication. Grateful that I'm actually going to use a couple more. I'm grateful that the sun is shining. But that's what I'm getting with that card. Like, I like that affirmation. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, Spirit, you speaking. Look at healing at the bottom of the deck. I might pull her in a second, but let's see what we got. We've got, oh, wow. Okay, so we've got connection, empowerment, and then we have power right in the middle. So this is just a confirmation. This is just a confirmation in what I was saying with your body. There is power from allowing your body to relax from the inside out. Okay. And then we have forgiveness. And what that tells me is that there's a mindset that we have to reframe. We have to forgive ourselves for thinking that we are less than if we're not putting in a certain amount of effort. We have to give ourselves grace and give ourselves permission to rest when we actually need to. And again, it's the forgiveness is on top of magic and on top of rest. Forgive ourselves for having that understanding and running our bodies ragged. That's what I'm hearing as well. Running our bodies ragged, thinking that our bodies and ourselves are not enough. Imagine you only having one body, is taking care of you the best it can, and you still thinking it's not enough. Your 2 arms, your 2 legs, your mind that has been trying to keep it together when the world has been throwing some wild things at it. Your shoulders carrying the weight of the world. Forgive yourself and maybe apologize to the parts of your body. Forgive your heart and your body for not listening to, like, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I didn't mean to ignore you in that way. And then we have the looking within card. And again, that just tells me that there are some things that have caused us and put us on this path of thinking that we have to do so stinking much in order to accomplish the things that we need to accomplish. It's going to be there. Time is an illusion. It is. If you made it to this channel, maybe hopefully you guys have come across that level of information, but time is an illusion. You're never too late. You're always on time. You're always on time. Okay? So I'm going to do that. And I've seen people kind of coming in and out, so I'm going to look and see, if there's anything that I need to take a look at. Okay, we're good to go. Now, okay, we're good with that. Now I'm gonna go in with the Tinseltown. Y'all should see these cards. Like, how beautiful is this? This is just, let me tell you something. I'm an aesthetics girl, okay? I'm the type of person, I like to match the tarot and oracle decks when I do it. I like for everything to have a match because it gives a conjoined energy, you feel me? So yes, I haven't asked a question. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, what else do we need to know about resting? What else do we need to know about the empowerment of taking a break? What is this magic? Can you clarify the magic of listening to our body and taking a break? What is the importance of listening to our body and taking a break? It's a level of mastery. We've got the Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Sitting, looking innocent, scoping out the scene. It gives me the energy of getting your feet wet. And then sometimes you get overwhelmed. You got the Moon card, which is also another card of, water, emotion, spirituality. Again, being overwhelmed. And she's sitting there with a headache. Like, all this stuff is going on. And she really just had to take time out for herself. And then emerges as the King of Cups. So what that kind of tells me, I'm sorry, I was noticing the numbers here. But what that sort of tells me is that there's, like I said, there's power in that. There's a level up in that. There's a growth in that. When you take your time, you pull back, you regroup, you come back better than ever. You come back more educated, you come back more revived, you come back more firm, I heard. You come back more firm, more fortified in your thoughts and emotions. Going into hermit mode. Going into hermit mode is another way of looking at it. Anything else, Spirit? I've got the Six of Swords, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. Wow. Six of Swords, moving on the calmer waters. It's giving, get out of here. Like, it's still giving me that energy of, if you don't sit down, I am going to sit you down. You're going to lose your momentum. You're going to lose that passion and that energy you once had for something. Because it's Eight of Cups, for it to land on the Eight of Cups. The Eight of Cups lands on leaving behind something that no longer serves you. But what this looks like is being more disappointed. It's like, I have to leave this behind. I have to leave this behind because I didn't nurture myself. I didn't move when I knew I needed to move. And now I'm sitting over here. I've learned a hard lesson. So now I have to put space between me and the thing that I love because I didn't listen. At least that's how I'm picking it up. Because again, this Eight of Cups is right underneath this King of Cups. And like I said, the King of Cups is that space of that that place of power, that place of knowing, that place of what's the word I want to use? It's power. Can you give me the word, Spirit? Is giving King of Swords, give the space of discernment. I think that's where I was. It's a discernment. It's a level of discernment. It's a level of knowing. It's a level of experience that you have. But when you don't move when you're supposed to move, when you don't stop when you're supposed to stop. Talking about what I missed, dang girl. I'm not sure what you missed, but long story short, we were talking about how Spirit was saying that there's a power in really taking a break from doing things you feel like you need to do, listening to your body. Let's start there. There's a power in listening to your body, because if you don't listen to your body when your body says listen, that is a subconscious communication. So your mind is saying that your body is not doing what it needs to do, and your body is starting to feel less than. There's a miscommunication between your head and your body. So when you continue to push yourself and push your body past its limits, you're communicating to your body that number one is not enough, and number two, it doesn't matter. Does that make sense? It's communicating to your body that how it feels and what it needs does not matter, because you're not taking the time to nourish it, give it what it needs, give it the rest that it needs. There is a magic, and that's the card that came out, the magic card. There is a magic when you listen to your body. Okay, she said she got it. Cool. There's a magic in that. And then I've got the I asked Spirit what was the importance of it. Like, we already went into that, but the importance is, the evolution. There's a superpower in the ebb and flow of doing what it is that you need to do, but also taking care of yourself. There's a superpower in nurturing yourself from the inside out. It's a superpower when you put yourself on the pedestal and you prioritize yourself, because when you're burnt out, when your energy is burnt out within, you're giving out burnt out, tired energy without. So when you are full within, when you are taken care of within, when you are joyous within, then you are projecting out joy. Does that make sense? So you end up getting into a situation where if you don't voluntarily walk away from a situation, or you don't voluntarily stop doing something, move yourself into calmer water, navigating the highs and lows, the ebbs and flows, is going to force you to walk away. And you're going to have to learn it the hard way with the Three of Swords. So that is that. Anything else you have, Spirit, about the importance of listening to our body? Yes. I've got the Four of Cups and I've got the Ten of Cups. Give me one more. Yeah. So if you, okay, this is a lot. If you do tarot and you understand what the Four of Cups is, this is an inverted Four of Cups. Usually is looking at three cups and there's a cup in a, off to the side where the person is not seeing. But because this individual is so focused on their goal and they're not able to see the abundance of everything else off to the side. Does that make sense? So it's almost the inverse, because you don't take the time out to listen to your body, listen to Spirit, to take your time in what you're doing. You're missing out on everything else that comes along with that. There's more than one way to skin a cat. And if you listen to Spirit with the World card and the Four of Pentacles, you don't have to worry about picking and choosing between what it is that you want. You're going to get exactly what you want. And it's not going to be a scarcity mindset. It's not going to leave you. It's yours. It's not going to leave you. It's yours. And if you don't slow down, you're going to burn yourself out. This is what the Nine of Wands look like. The wounded warrior, aka the Nine of Wands. And in this particular skit, it's lipstick swatches, which is super cute. But like, no. You're going to burn yourself out looking tired for no reason at that. Take your time and love on yourself. Again, rest and relaxation, rest and restoration, and the High Priestess. So to me, that tells me that this is complete. This is the reading for our self-love. Okay. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? We're going to get into the collective love reading in a second, but I'm going to take a quick commercial break. Not a commercial break, to be honest. I'm just going to sit here and talk to y'all for a little while. See what's going on. See how you doing. What's going on with y'all? What's going on with you? What's going on with you? And again, if you do not know me, this is water, by the way. I got something else, but I'm going to drink it off camera because I don't know how these go. But again, if this is your first time seeing me on the Transformational Empress, my goal is to work with you, discover your self-limiting beliefs, remove them, rewrite them with the truth, and hopefully spark little moments of healing, little moments of truth, little moments of little ideas for you to be able to implement into your life and be able to create a new cycle for yourself, your family, your health, wealth, and abundance. And if you would like to book a reading, feel free to send me, if you don't mind a live reading, send 11 in the Cash App, or go to www.transformationalempress.com and book through the site. Like I said, I do 30-minute reads, 30-minute private reads, hour private reads. I also do Reiki, and I do a lot of things hit hard. Okay, it says the rest and rejuvenation was surely a message. Absolutely, especially coming off from that Aries full moon. How did that Aries full moon affect you? Because I'm not gonna lie, I kind of came out like there was a lot of very transparent communication. I didn't was it a Cancer moon the last time? I can't remember what that other moon was, but baby, I was running off at the mouth. And I don't mean like in an unhealthy way, like breaking people down, but if you was lying, baby, you're a liar. I was calling people out left and right. Liar. Okay. I just didn't have the patience for foolishness. I did not have the patience for foolishness. Spirit definitely has me sitting down and resting. I'm actually grateful for it. See, it's the silver lining. It can be a little uncomfortable, especially if you're the type of person that likes to go. But it's something to learn in the peacetime as well. It really is. It's something to learn in that. Ishtar, sensuality, at the bottom of the deck, number 25. Ooh, I don't know why, but I heard messy. Spirit, we trying to heal. I don't want to. We gonna do messy? Is that what's happening? Full moon had me emotional as fuck. Girl. It was giving standing on business for me. I don't know if I want to use the word stern, but it made me real serious. But my my Mars is in Aries. I don't know if that matters, but the way I go about things sometimes can be very gun-ho. But I think because the moon was in Aries and my moon is in Libra, it was giving me that, okay, say what you got. It's not what you say, it's how you say it kind of energy, if that makes sense. So it was and I'm just shuffling these cards right here. So it was giving me that understanding, like, I'm gonna say what I gotta say. I'm not gonna be rude about it, but I'm also not gonna hide it. Exercising that throat chakra, you feel me? You feel me? But you guys, I really do hope to provide a safe space for healing, for change, and for growth over here at Empress Healing and Transformation. Like I said, I've been through a lot on my own, and I have crawled out of the pits of hell with my crown and my edges intact. So if you with it, I'm with it. The choice is yours. I know a thing or two about a thing or two, but the choice is yours. Okay. So let's see. Spirit. I feel like I'm going to end up grabbing those cards again. That's why I haven't moved. Messy, messy. I knew it. I was like, I saw a pink deck in my head and I was like, oh, here we go. And these two decks right here I actually got from Etsy. This is from a young lady that's on YouTube. Her YouTube handle is Real Love Tarot, and I love her. Auntie Renee. She's not my real aunt, but you know, in my community, when you find somebody that you love and you care about, we call them auntie or unc. Girl, yes, it was very much a tell it like it is moon. Absolutely. Good grief. I ain't mad. I don't know if y'all know this, but I have been loving just going sideways with these decks lately, because it just seemed like it's too much for me to do it like this. Because I read reversals, but I don't like creating reversals, if that makes sense. And I like to talk and multitask and all types of other things. So, no. So we're going to start with this one right here. Actually, I'm going to cleanse the energy a little bit. I'm getting that. Yeah. See, I knew it. I was like, nah, I feel like I need to clear the energy a little bit, because there's a spiritual breakthrough. There's some lessons that are getting learned between you and your divine partnership, whether they are here yet or not. I'm in love with you here at the bottom. And then it says new body, new mindset, new beginning. Oh yeah, we're getting, dang. Twin flame, man, we're getting ready to get into some sauce, okay? So I'm going to, like I said, cleanse the energy. I got some Palo Santo right here, because it just feels like a renewal. It feels like you ever I didn't do what I wanted to do. You ever, give me a second. Yeah, hopefully it's going to do what I needed to do. Oh, I don't know how Instagram does with smoke, but this is just a incense Instagram. Not nothing crazy, just a little incense, a little Palo Santo. But that's how mama like it. Yes. Let's go. Spirit, please keep the same energy. We need some I was like, Spirit, we need some good news. And I heard these BBLs killing y'all. Like and it's not like I don't think it's like literal BBLs. It's like these fake individuals, these GMO manufactured unhealed individuals have been eating the girls up. You feel me? Like that's what I got from that. Like, nah, these people ain't even real for real. Like, that's the issue. And I was just talking to Nubiana earlier, and I was like, Spirit is saying that the women are catching on and growing and healing and ascending quicker than the men are, and that is what's causing a lot of the confusion. But they're gonna catch up. They're gonna get with the program, and we speak that over the divine masculine energy. We speak that our divine feminine energy is welcoming and nurturing and loving and kind, for these divine masculine to come in to learn and give them the space to be able to protect and provide for us the way that is in their nature. You know what I'm saying? On a higher and elevated level space, not just in the physical sense, in the physical realm, but mentally and emotionally. We ask that Spirit continue to guide them and force them and infuse them with the love that they truly deserve, and the love that they may not have felt in a while, the love that they weren't given when they were children. May those parts of them that are broken be infused and healed, loved, and sealed in the highest and divine love possible. Love and light. Because man, Spirit. Because you got to prep both sides. Because when you have these divine individuals on one side and broken individuals on the other side, and it goes both ways. Sometimes the masculine energy healers end up getting with broken women. The feminine energy healers end up getting with broken men. It's both of us. We all have to come together and heal and nurture and provide a safe space for one another. I do not subscribe to the masculine and feminine hate. Is it ghetto out here? Yes, but I don't speak that over my life. I'm special. I ain't even put this out here yet. Let's see. Yeah. Long story short, that was kind of confirming what I was saying a little bit. Pouring into empty cups, empty or broken cups. Giving energies into spaces that are not ready. Sometimes we have to take accountability for that too. Keep our boundaries in check. All right, Spirit. I just crawled away from you. Y'all saw that? Running. Ooh, is your divine partner running? Is that a thing? Someone's telling me to check this real quick when it's gone. Okay, we good. All right, Spirit. Calling in the energy for our divine counterpart, our divine partnerships for this collective. And I'm not gonna lie, I get this energy of longing in my chest. It's giving separation. But based on the cards that came out previously, it makes me feel like it's temporary. It feels like, dang, this taking too long. You know what I mean? It feels like burnout. It feels like exhaustion. It feels like I've been patient long enough. Why is this not happening? Why haven't they caught up? Why haven't they figured it out yet? It's really exhaustion. It's tired. Give me something to sit. And it came out again. Y'all saw how many times I shuffled the deck? It says pouring into empty cups, illusions and delusions, meaning that I think this is our energy. This is how we've been feeling. This person is supposed to be coming through. This person is supposed to be coming through. They're supposed to be working towards something, and it seems like it's not happening. So now it's beginning to feel unsafe. It's starting to feel unhealthy. It's starting to feel like I'm wasting my time. Yes. So right underneath the pouring empty cups, we got the feeling defeated card here. But what I think is, when it comes to the illusion and delusions, it's like it's two parts. So it's feeling like one party, and I'm pointing to myself as a divine feminine. The divine feminine feels as though that they are wasting their time with a certain person. And the gag is, they feel like they're wasting their time with a certain person. They feel like they're pouring into a situation that they're not getting a return out. But the gag is, that is also the illusion. You thinking that you're not pouring into the you think you're pouring into an empty cup, but that's not necessarily the case. Do more research. Figure out what it is. I ain't gonna say figure out nothing. As a divine feminine, we don't chase, we attract. But that means, I'm going to say that do more research represents that there's some things going on behind the scenes that you may not be aware of. And you might be able to utilize your spiritual gifts to figure out what that is. So via divination or meditation or channeling, to figure out what it is that your person has going on that you are not seeing. But I'm going to say that it's probably a money issue. Money is on the way, meaning that it is not here yet. So I'm wondering if your divine masculine is feeling like they don't have enough to be able to give you, which is why they're not coming forward. And because you're pouring into this situation, you're giving it, I don't want to say giving it all you got, but you're giving them the love and the care and the nurturing and everything that they need. And you're feeling like it's not working out. You're starting to feel like it's an unhealthy situation. But on their part, they feel as though it's even more unhealthy if I come to you saying that this is what I want and I desire, and I have nothing to help you. I have nothing to offer you. I have nothing to provide for you. I have nothing. Because again, it's in a man's nature. It is masculine energy to protect and provide. And if they don't have that, is it possible that they feel as though they have nothing to offer you in real life? So imagine a man going into a situation feeling as though they're less than, because as much as we as women sometimes can be like, oh baby, just bring yourself. I don't need you. I want you. That type of energy. You know what I'm saying? There's still a group of women that are like, if their man came to them and said, baby, all I have is my heart to offer. We can't be bills with your heart, baby. There's still, two sides of the same coin, if you get what I'm saying. So there, regardless of the love, the trust, and the foundation that you built with this person previously, because of what they've experienced in their past, they don't truly believe that who they are as a person is enough. So they're trying to get this money by tomorrow. So they don't feel safe or healthy coming to you in lack, if you will. And you don't feel safe and healthy continuously pouring into a situation where you're not getting a return on your investments. So there's that. What we got. Unrequited love or change. So isn't that exactly what we're talking about? Unrequited love or change is not getting what it is that you desire in return. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? We got someone to come out. Yeah. Empty victory or a temporary win. Exactly. So this is what I mean when I say feeling like it's unfulfilling. It's like, yeah, I can come to you, but at the same time, if I don't have everything that I need, if I don't have what I feel as though you deserve, if I don't have what it is that I feel you deserve to be able to take care of you and everything else, like you deserve that house, you deserve that ring, you deserve that car, you deserve for me to take care of you and provide for you at X, Y, and Z. But if I don't have that for you, it's an empty win. I know I can have you. I can still do X, Y, and Z, but I'm trying to do right by you. Does that make sense? I'm trying to do right by you. What else? And there's a possibility that this person might be telling you some things that I hate to say it, but they might be telling you lies. There's a possibility that they could use, I don't feel like it's this manipulative, but in some cases it might be. I feel like they're telling you things that they're not telling you the truth. When you come to them and you're saying, hey, why we've been doing this for a while, why haven't we gone to the next level? We haven't gone to the next step. What is it that you're waiting on? X, Y, and Z. They're like telling, oh, it's because, I'm not ready. Oh, it's because I don't see da 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 da. Oh, it's because I'm not healed yet. Oh, it's because da 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 da. They're telling you something other than the truth. They're telling you something other than the truth to sort of, it doesn't feel like it's harmful. And in some cases it can be harmful though. Like it could be a situation of you telling them, like, or them telling you, I don't want to be with you. When in real life, in real time, they do want to be with you. They're just tired of you bothering them. Not bothering them, but they're tired of you pressuring them to be in a relationship after they already told you that they're not ready or they don't have what they need or whatever. Like, what are the odds of somebody truly telling you, hey, I do not have the funds to be able to participate in a relationship on the level that you would like to, da 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 da. I am not there yet as a man, a woman, or whoever, whatever it is, in your life. I'm not there yet. And they're telling you everything else around that except for what it truly is. What else, Spirit? What else, Spirit? You see how these cards are? Yeah. Okay, so that confirms, like, it's not meant to be malicious energy. This is the second time that the beautiful energy card came out. It's not meant to be malicious. It's like they're having a hard time telling the truth about it, but it says caught in the act. So what that tells me is there's a part of you that know. There's a part of you that already knows what it is and what it isn't. There's a part of you that already, and this came underneath the spiritual gifts card and the do more research. So whatever research that you've already done has already, birth to confirmation, has already told you what it truly is and what it isn't. This individual that is in your energy is past life energy as well. So this person has been around. You guys have been on this rodeo before, and it could mean an actual past life energy, but I don't know how you guys feel or if you've experienced this. I'm not the same person that I was 3 years ago. That's a completely different life. I'm not the same person that I was when I was in high school. That's a completely different life. If you ask me, I've had 4 lives in this one lifetime. So maybe this is a person that you met when you were in a different phase in your life. Here. Okay. Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna have to sit with this one. So this one says their intentions are not pure in a spiritual breakthrough. And this is throwing me off a little bit because I'm like, we just came off of this energy. So what do you mean that the energy is not pure? Let's clarify. Energy is not pure. Spiritual breakthrough. Let's clarify that energy is not pure. What I'm getting is hidden secrets and emotions. But what I'm getting is not necessarily nasty hidden secrets and emotion. It's giving it could be considered nasty depending on what it said. Like deep down, they haven't told you, but they don't want you to be with anybody else. Is giving your mind is giving possessiveness, and not quite in an unhealthy way, but the cards will let us know, spirit will let us know if it's unhealthy or not. but it's definitely giving hidden secrets and emotions. The moon card comes out, which also talks about uncertainty, mystery. Sometimes that means anxiety. And then you have the, like I said, the moon card means anxiety, but then you look at this card, it says their intentions are not pure, and it shows the family card. So it's like, okay, they don't want to get rid of the family. At least that's how it's come up with me. Like, there's anxiety. Ooh, there's anxiety in showing up in who they may need to be when it comes to being a family man or woman. I don't know if you already have your own children and they're like, I don't know if I can handle, meeting new kids, meeting new people. I don't know, I might want to have babies of my own. I don't know if I want to be a stepmom or stepdad. Like, there are things that they haven't had the opportunity to talk to you about yet, but they can't even get to that because they're still trying to get their money together. You know what I'm saying? Spirit, can you clarify? Yeah. Long story short, I'm seeing that it's not you. They have their own obstacles and challenges and stuff like that they have to go through. Here's wishes granted and challenges and obstacles. There's a storm coming, and what to me was giving that storm is funny enough. I'm getting clarity. Like, there is clarity that is coming, girl. Yeah, I knew it was gonna be juicy, but I didn't know it was gonna be this juicy. But even with this storm warning, to me is giving clarity. There's some things that are going to happen that are going to bring in and start shifting, throwing some things left and right, and they're really going to figure out what it is that they truly want and desire for themselves. It's going to make it very clear on what it is that their dreams are and what they really want in their life. Now, with that being said, that clarifies, the intentions and stuff like that. So that does kind of clarify what I was saying. Let's go with a spiritual breakthrough. Let's clarify this spiritual breakthrough. So they do see you as someone who is beautiful, someone who is popular. Spiritual breakthrough, peaceful resolution. Spiritual breakthrough. So again, we had the do more research card, right? So once again, it's saying do all the research or get all the information before you act. So I'm going to put that there. It has student versus teacher. I'm going to hold on to that. And then it has peaceful revolution. So what this is telling me is that there's going to be a conversation that needs to be had. So this spiritual breakthrough, not only are they going to have a tower moment or some things are going to start shifting, shaking, and moving in their life that's going to make some things a little bit more clear for them, there's going to be a conversation that is going to need to be had or something's going to be, there's going to be a level of clarification that happens. I don't know if it's a conversation, a text message, some evidence comes out, whatever the case, but to me, it's giving conversation to get things straight, because you also have peaceful resolution. That level of clarity that they have is going to put them on the right track of knowing what it is that they truly desire for themselves, and possibly, adding more energy, more fire under their behind to do what it is that they feel like they need to do, and not using, oh, I don't have enough money, or, oh, I'm not ready, as an excuse anymore. They're going to get ready, if that makes sense. So the student versus the teacher, I think you have a level of education, a level of emotional intelligence that this person does not have as of yet. Like, you are the person that's more understanding, you're the person that's more loving, you're the person that's more nurturing, or you have the ability to think beyond what's in front of you. You have a level of empathy that this person may not have experienced before. And it's like the difference between being raised off of love and being raised off of survival. Do you get what I'm saying? So that's kind of what that's given to me. There's going to be a conversation that gets broken down, and it's being said. So you know what? So that's kind of like the background information. I'm going to go into the Mystic Love Oracle. Okay, we're going to get a little A little juicy, a little juicy, juicy, juicy. At the bottom of the deck, I have heartbreak. So what this tells me is another reason that this person is holding back from this relationship is because of some heartbreak, trauma, something that they had experienced previously that they just don't trust. So they're nervous, like, okay, if I do X, Y, and Z, this is going to be, that means I'm going to be in for the long haul. And I have not seen a situation in which, you know, being in a long-term relationship benefited me, or it was the way it was supposed to, or you know, being with a person long term and they didn't switch up on you, you know, it wasn't healthy. They haven't seen a situation in which being in a long-term relationship benefited them or was even healthy for them. So that's what it is. But let's get into how this person truly feels about you, because clearly there's some love here, but you're both feeling unrequited on both sides. You're both feeling like, okay, well, not in the sense of feeling less than, but like, am I for you or not? Because I've already put my cards on the table. You already know what I have to offer you. You with it or not? You know what I mean? So when I say not feeling like enough, it's not that you legitimately don't feel like enough within yourself. It's like, give me some direction. If we not doing, if I am not your type, baby, let me know so I can get up out of here. You know? So how does this person truly feel about the collective spirit? How does this person truly feel about the collective? This is a secret admirer, timid, which means they're keeping their feelings a secret from you. So they may be pretending that they don't feel the way that they feel about you, but they feel it, baby. Okay, we've got magnetic attraction, passion. We have I'm sorry. So again, that kind of comes out, and that actually lands on the purposefully misleading you to cover up the truth card. So there's the apology for that. What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? How does this person feel about the collective, Spirit? How does this person feel about the collective? That just confirmed something else. Give me 2 seconds. Okay. So, proposal at the bottom of the deck. Oh, no second chances. Feeling like they might have ruined it. Storm warning, but also wanting marriage, relationship connecting. Oh my goodness. Yeah, and they think about taking a leap of faith. Okay, so I'm going to take all these cards. All right. So what we have is we have healing and releasing, which we just talked about. The individual learning to heal, having that storm moment or having that spiritual breakthrough that's really going to let them know what it is that they truly desire, and not allowing for their traumas to be an excuse not to go for the things that they truly desire in life. Music, harmony, inspiration. They truly desire to get back in your good graces. At least that's how I'm taking it right here. They want to be back in harmony with you. Like, they apologize. They're withholding their feelings for you and their feelings and emotions for you, because they feel as though it could be misleading. That's what, yeah. They feel as though it's misleading for them to pour their heart out to you and still not be ready for a relationship. They think it's crap. Which I guess is a sign of being a stand-up guy. And then again, magnetic attraction. There's something about you that just allures and brings this person, or brings, yeah, this person feels like there's something about you that just draws them in. And this right here, it says single parent. So like I said before, that there were some things that they were trying to figure out within themselves. Like, can they handle being a parent? What do they, you know, would they want to have kids of their own? There's a certain level of responsibility they have to be ready for. Excuse me, confirmation. There's a certain level of responsibility that they have to be ready for in order to take this step with you. So they are really like sorting through a minefield of things, trying to figure it out. But then they're also feeling like, I gotta figure this out fast. So they really have great intentions for you. I see proposal and commitment right here, but also they're like, I gotta hurry up or else it's gonna be, like it's gonna be too late. Like they're gonna mess around and dump me because I'm not moving fast enough. Again, with the breakup card and the endings, but they are going to end up taking a chance on you. Like I said, that storm card is going to bring some clarity, and it's giving I'm going to do it scared. You feel me? That's what it's saying. So they're going to reconnect with you. They're going to take the time. They're going to date you properly. They're going to do what they're supposed to do. It's going to be, to me, it's giving I'm coming in right. I want to come in right. Like, this is a very intimate card. This is a very intimate card. And like I said, they're going to do it scared. So again, we talked about the storm card. Again, we've got the storm card, and then we have marriage right here. They're scared bootless. They are scared shitless, y'all. And again, overall, it's beautiful energy. Okay, like it's this sounds like a whole bunch of mess, but healing is not always pretty. Healing does not always make sense. Healing does not is healing is not linear. And just because you're ready for something doesn't mean that this person is ready for something. Again, at the bottom of the deck, not what it looks like. You might think that this individual is, in some snake ass energy, but that's not the case. They're scared. They don't have it all together. They don't know what to do. They don't have their funds completely together. They don't know if they want to be a stepdad. They don't know if they want to be a parent. I don't know if y'all have had that conversation already, but you know what I'm saying, depending on your age group and all that type of stuff, these are questions that are still being asked and answered at this time. So yeah, keeping secrets. Yeah, keeping secrets. It says lies, but to me, what that's given is false mask. It means that they're putting on a front, they're putting on a face for you, so that you don't know what's really going on with them. They're scared. They're really scared. Let's see what y'all talking about. What y'all talking about? Uh-oh. Car just fell on the ground. Flowing attraction. They can't get enough of you. This is the second card. Magnetic attraction. Didn't we just say that? Let me show y'all. Where is it at? So double confirmation. They're not trying to leave you for real. They're just scared and confused. Now, there's two sides to that. You don't have to deal with scared and confused if you don't want to. If I'm going to be anything, I'm going to be effing for real. You don't have to deal with that scared and confusion if you don't want to. But that's the energy with that. But with that being said, I just said you don't have to deal with that. So if you don't have to deal with that, then let's check on new love. Because again, this is a person that was in your energy previously. So this person, especially with the past life card, this is somebody that you might have met back in the day, or this is somebody that you were in contract with in a past life, like legitimately. So I'm going to put up these cards. Let's see. New love, new love, new love. I'm thinking the Moonology deck. I don't know. This right here is giving, what is this? The Intuitive Oracle deck. New love, new love. What do I want to do for new love? Ooh. My past person is in the energy. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, wrap this energy up, send it back to who all it belongs to. I got a headache. And it's gone. Yep. Yep. Whoever this person is, they don't want you to move on. That's where that headache came from. Like, don't you give them hope. Don't you tell them about somebody else. I feel like I want to use that deck again. I feel like I want to use both of these, but the Moonology deck is coming. I don't know. I do know. I'm going to listen. I'm going to listen, Spirit. I'm going to get the Moonology deck. As much as I like to use it for love readings, I'm like, but I know what 2 decks I'm going to use. I already know. I see it. And if I want to use this one, I'll go back into using it. But I'm going to put these back. And again, if you guys are here, go ahead and double tap the screen or hit the heart button so I know that you're still in the building, okay? Remember I told you I was getting a headache? This says absolutely the fuck not. Return to sender, baby. I see you. I see you in the house. I see you in the house. What it do, baby? But we are going to speak on some new love. You understand me? You understand me? So give me some more Florida water. Cleanse this energy. Oh. Cleanse me up. Oh, hold on, my little drinky drink. Got a little drinky drink on the side, but I said, you heard me. Period. Excuse me. So we've got the Moonology Messages deck. Once again, a deck that I love. I haven't put the rubber band on this one yet because I feel like I'm going to grab it again. If I don't grab it, I'm going to grab this one here. This is a cute one too. This is the Karmic. Oh, no, I'm not. One deck is the Karmic Review deck and the other one is the Intuitive Oracle deck. Now, if we wanted to get messy, I could have used this deck right here, the Karmic Review deck, for that past person. But that past person isn't a karmic. They're not a karmic. You guys do have a contract, but they're not necessarily karmic, or at least not in a way of like being a savage or disgusting or causing a bunch of havoc in your life. It could be aggravating, it could be disturbing, but it's in the old person's energy. It's more like a necessary evil because they're being stubborn and spirit is going to force them to grow the fuck up. Okay, it is a necessary, it is something that they have to do. It is something that they have to grow up and maneuver around in order to level up in their own lives. So, what I just heard was part of the reason why their finances are the way that it is because they're not listening to spirit and not taking that leap of faith with you. Because technically, damn, let me tell you how shit get real. Technically, the fact that they haven't done the healing and they're not with you means that they are out of alignment, meaning they are not in the will of God, because they are resisting their timeline of healing. They are resisting their most healed timeline, their most elevated timeline. They are resisting their most elevated timeline, and that's why their money ain't good. Them being with you elevates them. It gives them a level of protection. It gives them a level of growth. It gives them a level of energetic oomph in order to build in their own life. But because they are resisting their most high, their highest timeline, that's why they broke. That's why they broke. That's why they sad. That's why they're confused. Because what they're supposed to do is do it scared. Because they know what to do. They're not slow. Because if they weren't meant for you, or if they didn't have this knowing about themselves, if they didn't have the basics of understanding what it means to be in a relationship and treat a person fairly and treat a person kindly, spirit, you wouldn't be aligned. You wouldn't be aligned. But they're resisting. And because they're resisting, they're broke. But that's what the circle is. They're broke, so they're not coming towards you. They feel inadequate. And that just adds on to the insecurities and the other things that they're trying to heal. Ain't that crazy? It's a vicious cycle. But at the end of the day, sometimes you got to do it scared. They're going to have to trust that whatever it is that they have is enough for you. And again, that message isn't for everybody, because we already had this conversation. Like, I love the fact that you came to me vulnerable and transparent and honest, with your heart held out in your hand. But also, I can't pay bills with your heart, baby. But the thing is, I think they're actually in a decent spot. They're just not in, they're here, which is still pretty high. But in their mind, they feel as though you're deserving of this. They might already have, a house, a car, a few toys, X, Y, and Z. But they feel like you're worth a mansion, a brand new house, expansion, this, that. You know what I mean? Like, they want to legitimately give you everything that you deserve. But it's that vicious cycle. They're scared. Anyway, embrace uncertainty. See, this, I was just getting ready to say. I said because I knew that old energy was back. Now I got to cleanse all over again. Yeah. All right, spirit. We're gonna wrap that old energy up in love, light, forgiveness. Love, light, forgiveness, and divine justice. Divine justice, spirit. Make it happen, Captain. Healing. Again, we are clearing. Clearing that energy out. This is Palo Santo. I know I already did that, but my little incense already burnt all the way out. Just a talking and a talking. But these are tiny incense. You see that? It's really tiny. I got these from I get these from 5 and Below. Chair. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 babaloo, bop, 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 babaloo, bop, 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 babaloo, bop. Bop, babaloo, bop. Woo! Y'all know that song? What song is that? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay. I'm trying to make sure my incense don't fall, y'all. It's not loving me back right now. But we got it. We good. All right. Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit, source of all that is. Divine guides, guardians, and ancestors that wish to see this collective walking the highest path for their greatest good. Let's get some information on some new love. Let's settle into that energy. New love, Spirit. Oh, I feel light. My chest just opened up. I got that it feels dreamy. It's like we did that. It's like finally, like, really? Really? Are you for me? That's how this feels. Wow, let's go, Spirit. Come on. Come on. Give us a message on this new person, this new energy. Let's go. Yes. Law of attraction. We manifested this, baby. Accept help. This person is going to come in and want to do a bunch of things for you. Don't run them off. Don't run them off with your independent self. Do you see me? Don't run them off with your independent self. Courage. Ooh, with the courage card, I'm hearing be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. This person is going to come in so smooth, so calm, so collected, going to want to come in and start doing things for you. And you are going to have to be brave enough to let them do it. As a divine feminine, you are going to have to let that man be a man, if you will. Let that man be a man. Have the courage and the strength to trust that man when he say he's getting ready to do something. I know. It's been a long time. You've had to carry everything on your own. You know what I'm saying? And vet them out. Don't be no fool. That's not what I said. Don't give them everything in the first 3 days. That's not what I said. Vet them out. Okay? But when that man has shown and proved that he can handle, managing his life and some of yours and X, Y, and Z, and they, he's put in the commitment and the dates and the getting to know you and all those different things, have the courage to let him do what it do. Do nothing. You don't have to do nothing. This man is going to come in and take care of you. He's going to put you in your divine feminine energy. My God, today. Oh, my God, today. He's going to come in and whip you off your feet. That's what I'm talking about, Spirit. Ooh. God dog it. I'm hearing multiple messages. I'm hearing somebody in the back saying, what's the catch? And then I'm hearing somebody else saying, well, no, it's not somebody else. I'm hearing Spirit say, this is also the old person. This is the energy that Spirit is trying to get that old person to be in. But we get out. No. I hear you, Spirit, but we're going to focus on this new energy. We're going to focus on this one. We're not going back right now. Whoa. Have patience. And with the have patience card, that means have patience with yourself too. This is going to be a new experience. It's one of them things where you're like, this is what I wanted. This is what I desired. I know I'm ready, da-da-da-da-da. And then they're going to come in and they're going to take over. And they're going to do exactly what you have prayed, manifested, cried about doing. And you're going to be scared as hell. Do you see me, see you, see me, see you? Do you see it? I'm so serious. That's why the courage card and the patience card came up, because you're going to need to be patient with yourself, because there's going to be a level of healing that you haven't done. It's like the difference between healing by yourself and healing in the relationship. There's sometimes you don't realize what you need to heal until you are exposed to a thing. There's only so much you can do in healing alone until you put it in practice. Does that make sense? And this motherfucker don't miss. Okay? This person don't miss. They're gonna put it in. You're gonna get practice, okay? And then with this right here, it says accept help and synchronicity. Listen, this person could come in trying to help you. Maybe they see you putting up groceries one day and they're like, okay, well, I can help you with this, that, and the third. This person might come in and want to help you with your business. Because I see the clock right here, which also to me represents divine timing. Like, this person is going to come in at not like a thief in the night, but it's more like a thief in the night in the sense of you're not going to see it coming. They're going to come up, they're going to come in, they're going to sneak in, and it's going to be like, oh, well, I can help that. I can help you do that. You see that there's a reel going around with Minnie Riperton's daughter. I can't remember her name, bless her heart. And the guy comes in and he's like, I had to drag my motorcycle, 3 miles up the hill in order to get here. And, she's sitting in this yoga studio and she's like, I don't have a partner. And the guy comes in looking fine and strong. He's like, I got a motorcycle and I had to do this real big, strong, masculine thing. And she's like, oh, that'll be your partner. And the lady is like, where did you come from? That's exactly the energy that this is giving. Wow. Courage, patience, strength. Strength is also being vulnerable. Strength is not always about being, you seen it? Yeah. So strength is not always about being strong and powerful and all that type of stuff. Sometimes strength is being vulnerable. Sometimes strength is restraint. There's going to be a part of you that's going to want to say, I can do it myself. I can open my own door. You better let that man open you. better let that man open your goddamn door. You better let him feed you that carrot off of his plate. Stop it. I already see some of y'all in here ready to be independent all over again. I got it. No, okay. But act like you don't. You a damsel in distress today. All right? You can wear all black and you can wear 6-inch heels. But when your man come around, you can't lift nothing. Okay? You can be the type of person that moved your couch 3 times around your apartment yourself, but as soon as that man come in, baby, can you help me with? I just need your strong muscles. I'll make you some lemonade from scratch. That's your job. And I need you to have the courage to be that. You look. You want to know what's crazy? The way I see this right here is y'all being stressed the hell out. Like, I gotta do what? I gotta do what? Nothing. Look at that. That's what you got to do. Nothing. Let that man love you. That's what it is. Let him love you. Okay? See, this is why Spirit wanted me to use this deck. That's why Spirit wanted me to use this deck. This is funny. Let me see here. Watch for the signs. Again, make sure you about vetting this person out. Okay? It's going to be synchronicities. Again, keep in mind that this person is the person that you have decided to attract. You don't have to do anything else. Stay on the timeline that you are on because of your healing, because of your mindset, because of what you are ready for right now. You are attracting, you are in synchronicity with the things or with the individual that you desire and that you're manifesting into your life. Here you go. Just watch for the signs. That's all you got to do. Watch. Watch. You'll know. You will know. Okay? Give me another one, Spirit. Watch for the signs. You'll know. You'll know. And don't get scared. You might get scared. You might get a little anxious. That's okay. That's okay. Don't run that man off. They're here to support you. And this is also a group of women. Listen, I already told you, I am here to provide a safe space for healing, for make mistakes, for growing, okay? It's okay. If you need me to talk you off of a ledge, I'm scared, I'm getting ready to self-sabotage. Listen, call me. My DMs are open. Book a reading, okay? I can give you that clarity that you need and desire in order to make sure with this watch for the signs cards, I can do a reading for you. I'm here live doing it for $11, okay? I'm here for you. You don't have to jump off a ledge, okay? Like we are here to support each other. We know what it's like. We know what it's like. Enchanted. This man is going to have you like looking off into the stars, looking off into the sunset. Like he's going to come through and just seal the deal in everything that you have ever thought. He's going to help you seal and heal the things that you didn't even know needed healing. That's what I get by this enchanted card, because it also gives me enchantment, meaning that you're going to be enamored by this person. You're going to feel like, wow, this person is really heaven sent. And it feels like, remember I told you my chest felt really open and wide and embracing of this love that's being received, but I'm also slowly feeling it go downward, like I love this person to the depths of my soul. You feel me? Like it's like some of y'all might find this person to be irresistible. Might have that area between your legs be throbbing, but you know, hold it together. Hold it together. First of all, let me stop. Do what you want to do. This new beginnings card came out sideways. Do what you want to do. It's not for me to judge, because here's the thing. This is your life, right? And you manifested this person to be whatever it is that you want it to manifest. So if you want to have a man that's in your life that can be so well trusted that if you slept with them on the first night, it's not going to matter because they want to be with you, because they see the core of your soul and want to be with you, baby, that's not for me to judge. That's not for me to judge. You have manifested a safe space for you and your man to thrive. So no matter how you handle it, again, I'm not saying self-sabotage. I had butterflies in my stomach. I felt that. Don't you? No, I'm trying to tell you. It's just something that's just like, wow. You know what I mean? Like it's just feeling safe. It's like settling in, because when you don't necessarily feel safe, that means you don't trust your body. So you're up in your higher chakras, and sometimes, it's like that's where you get the overthinking and you want to be logical, but love is not always logical. You feel me? Like it's not. Sometimes you got to go by how you feel, your intuition, your gut feelings, the way that this individual makes your body feel. Like that matters too. Okay, trust it. Like just look, imagine looking through a door. This is giving vacation too. This is giving nighttime vacation, looking through the corridor and this is black. It looks a little light because of my ring light, but this is black. Look at the moonlight over the water. Like I sink into this card. Like it's like, I feel it. I just sink into this card. Oh, and then the last 3 cards, or the last 2 cards, it says celebration and releasing. Baby, this is it. This is everything you asked for. Look, it's 2 people. It's just 2 people at that. And it's the horns off to the side. Like, baby, this is you. This is everything you asked for. This is yours. This is yours. The moon in the background representing that subconscious mind, that energy. This is everything that you manifested. Spirit gave you everything that was in your mind and on your mind. And this card comes on top of accept help, support, and celebration. Maybe that's why Spirit wants the collective to rest. Yes, so they can be more into their body, so that they're able to feel more. Yes, for just like this, because if you are so far in your head and you are not paying attention to your body, there are signs and signals that you're not able to register. Thank you for that. Absolutely. Absolutely. And then there's releasing. Prepare yourself, and the releasing comes on top of the patience, courage, enchanted. This releasing, I don't know if you see, but there's hands around that moon. It's almost like an offering. It's like, Spirit, I don't have it all together. I know what it is that I desire. I know what it is that I am manifesting. I know the love that I want I desire, and I know it's meant for me. But only you know how it's going to happen. So I give you my manifestations. I give you what it is that I do know with this full moon, the darkness that is illuminated. I'm giving you what it is that I know and I have. And I'm asking for you to multiply it. I'm asking for you to give me what it is I truly desire. I'm asking that you see what it is that I have and mold it. It's almost like clay, and mold it into what it is that I'm desiring. Because sometimes in our human mind, there are things that we haven't healed yet that we don't realize that we need and desire. Sometimes it can be something as frivolous as like, oh, I know I need a man that has this size, or no, I know I need a man that's good in bed. It's not necessarily that you need a man that's good in bed. You like intimacy, because it might feel good, but there's a whole different connection when your mind, body, and soul unite with the individual. You get what I'm saying? So you might have it written down in your book and your manifestations, or, oh, this person got to be good in bed, or else I'm not going to be able to da-da-da-da-da. And Spirit is like, I got one better for you. I'm going to make sure y'all so connected and so in tune and so one that it's going to be undeniable. Wow. And now I'm getting, and this is why y'all need to be patient with that other person. Listen, Spirit, we're not talking about them right now. We not even had said that we was talking about them. But no, in some of our cases, like that's really what it is. Like, this is what Spirit is working on and evolving into when it comes to that past person. Like, this is the energy that is being cultivated in their lessons, but it may mean that you have to leave them be to their own vices and into their own lessons until they are ready, because we cannot rush anybody. And I feel like that was a message last time. We can't rush nobody. Spirit. Gosh, that was so beautiful and so heavy. The air is so thick in here, y'all. I need some water. What's on the bottom? Your intuition, let it lead you. Look at that. Go within, because your mind is going to make you want to go left and right. Close your eyes and feel. Feel. That's going to be the importance right there, that feeling. Feel. I'm hearing regulate your nervous system, because if you don't take that time out and heal and calm yourself down, everything that you experience with this individual is going to put you on alert. You're not going to know the difference between being excited and anxiety. Does that make sense? That's why this is so important, because you're going to think stranger danger when the motherfucker really trying to love you. Wow. Well, Spirit, where do we even go from here, bro? I'm not even feeling that there's anywhere else to go. I see this one. We can do this. Here we go. Let's see. Girl, yeah. Mind blown. Okay. Mind blown. Ooh, child. It is juicy. Could googly moogly. That thing is juicy. And unless I don't say so, every deck that I am using, you guys, is in the is in my bio site. It is bio.site//transformational Empress. There you'll find how to book your $11 readings. That is where you'll find the rest of my services. You'll also find a clothing line. You'll also find any of these decks that I am using, and they will be under the category of decks that I own and love. Okay, and this is the Sacred She Tarot. This is another deck that I find to be pretty awesome, because you can use it as a oracle deck or a tarot deck. This is a Thoth inspired deck, so some of the cards are labeled a different name, but woo. Let me tell you something. This masculine energy that I'm feeling, it feels like a man's man. Like, it feels like a beard. It feels like a big bear hug. It feels like this beer that I'm getting ready to take a sip off of. Like, it really feels like, baby, I'm here to take care of you. Like, that's what it feels. Mind your business. It feels like, baby, I'm here to take care of you. Like, that's what it feels like, for real. It sounds silly, but I'm serious. Don't judge me. Okay, 2 more shuffles, Spirit. Oh, Spirit, what else do we need to know? How else? Ooh. All right, Spirit. How else do we need to prepare for this love? Because we so worried about other people. Are we ready, though? Come on, grounded masculine. When I tell you this man sounds tall, dark, and handsome, like healthy build, not skinny, you know what I'm saying? Like healthy, like I eat but I take care of myself. Healthy is giving beard energy. Like the smile on this man is like pearly whites. It's giving I love you. I take care of myself, but it's not like over the top. It's like it's like let me stop because I feel like I'm gonna start saying some stuff that's gonna get, you know, that's gonna get mixed up and misconstrued, and I don't feel like going into that. But yeah, he's it's like he smells good and he clean and he still iron his clothes like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the energy I'm getting. Like, you know, some of us we like he takes care of business. Yeah. Yeah, like he takes care of business. And it's not like, oh, it's not like, oh, I do too much type. You know what I'm saying? It's not, I'm going to just say it. It's not like he out here getting more facials than you. It's not like he's going to, uh, you know, getting his nail polish or something like that. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Did you hear me? There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. To each his own. Masculine energy presents how masculine energy is. You can have a female body and still present masculine. I know that. I'm just telling you what image is coming through my mind. Thank you. Balanced. A balanced masculine energy. Okay? Don't come for me. I really don't. I'm just telling you what came to mind. Okay. That's it. That's all. All right. Last shuffle, Spirit. What else do we need to know in order to prepare ourselves for this love that is coming in? What do we need to do to prepare ourselves for this love that is coming in, Spirit? Self-expression. Get to know ourselves. This is considered to be the Page of Wands. So it's passion, it's interest, it's a little bit of seductivity, it's curiosity, but at the same time it's like I'm gonna go for what it is I want. I might not be fully clear on it, but I'm open. It's like I'm open to express myself. I'm open to love. 3 of Cups, harmony. Truly get to know yourself. So self-expression, harmony. That's a level of getting to know yourself. Know thyself. What is it that you like? What is it that you don't like? Do you have something's coming up about authority. Do you have an issue with authority? Because when this man comes in, and I'm not saying that he's coming in to tell you what to do. He's going to come in, lead, and take some things off your plate. Are you ready for that? Or are you going to be combative with that? Because there is a difference between protecting, provision, and control, like versus control, okay? But this man is going to come in moving and shaking some things. So if you have some issues within yourself about authority, let's work on those now, okay? What else, Spirit? What else do we need to know? What does the collective need to work on? What does the collective need to work on? Listen, Spirit, you... Oh. I was getting ready to say, Spirit, you get quiet. That means I'm going to say we doing real good out here. Authority, that's a whole speech. I'm trying to tell you. Because what a lot of us have experienced, and it's not all men, but what a lot of us have experienced is men coming in and trying to manipulate authority versus trying to earn their spot as a leader. There's some that come, it's a level of entitlement. That's the word I want to use. There's a level of entitlement that comes in sometimes because all they know is I'm supposed to come in and I'm supposed to lead, but you didn't ask me how I run things over here. You didn't ask me what works and what doesn't work, what I found. You just came in and started to change shit. Like, imagine going into a new job. You just applied for this job. You ain't never been there before. Maybe you did the job before, but you've never done anything before. But then you come in and then you talking to all the employees and like, we don't do it that way. I don't do it like that. I don't do. Lady, listen. Man, listen, you are my peer. You ain't running over here. You feel me? But you gotta allow, or this is for the divine masculine, come in, see how things operate, and see if there is something else that you can add, something that you can implement to make things run a little bit smoother, to be able for the divine feminine to trust it, give it to you, and be off of their plate. Okay, it is a dance. It is a dance. We as a divine feminine are not here to perform for you, and you are not necessarily here to perform for us. It is us learning to cultivate an environment of safety, of love, patience, and kindness with one another. Okay, it is a dance of beauty, a dance of seduction, a dance of learning, a dance of experience. We're here to experience one another, hopefully to the highest level and the highest frequency. Okay? Don't come in demanding nothing. But hey, baby, I got it. Can I do this for you? Ooh, I felt that. Where's my man? No, I'm playing. But like, that's really the energy. Like, he gonna come in with his beard, with his deep voice, and say, "Baby, can I do that for you? I'll take the trash out. Don't worry about it. I'm getting ready to leave your house. You got anything I need to do before I leave?" Drop. No, I'm playing. Next set of cards. Hit the like button. Hit the like button if you think I'm funny. No, I'm playing. No, but I got the Four of Swords here, which is rest. Can I do that for you? Okay, you know the vibes. Hew. Four of Swords here. So rest. Allow this man to come in and take some things off your plate. A lot, like, don't buck up against him. You sit back, you observe. And I'm hearing the word weaponized incompetence. That is not what we're dealing with right now. Okay? This lets me know that there may be a learning curve with that butterfly on the toe right there. That represents transformation. That represents learning something new. That represents changing. That represents cultivating. Okay, so what that tells me is you may have to allow this individual. You might have to give them space to learn. Say for example, you have children, but this individual doesn't. So it may take time for them to understand what their role is, if they so choose, because they have a choice. It may take a minute for them to, fall into that role of being a helpmate until they become a stepdad, a stepmother, X, Y, and Z. You feel me? It may take some time for them to understand what their role is and how they can slide into whatever it is that you operate in normally, and then eventually, take over, or whatever the case is. Okay. And then I have the Ace of Wands, inspiration. This individual is going to inspire you. You are going to be in awe of this man. You hear me? You are going to be in awe of this man. He is going to be a let me get it head ass dude. Like, baby, don't worry about it. I got it. Serving you is going to bring him pleasure. Providing for you is going to bring him pleasure. Rest. Oh, come on, Mr. Man. Indulgence. Sit back, Relax. He gonna love all them roles. You hear me? Your body type is not gonna matter to them. You gonna be sitting back. You gonna be like you over there looking like a good scrumptious something. Listen, there was this meme that went around about sir. I'm telling you. So there was this meme that went around about women that had C-sections, and somebody said that they would run their tongue across their C-section scar like a Ziploc bag. And I said, wow, there is somebody who's gonna love every inch of you. You hear me? That's all I say that to say that. All right, that's what it is. Your body type is not gonna matter. They are going to love every inch of you. Okay. Be here now. Be here now. The Two of Pentacles. Learning how to balance. Learning how to balance your divine feminine and your divine masculine, knowing. And then here's the Seven of Swords that came out. So what that's telling me is learning how to balance. Let me put these decks. What? Let me put this deck down. Learning how to balance your peacetime and your stress. This person is going to trigger you. This person is going to trigger you. You're going to go from wanting to live your best life to feeling like this motherfucker gotta be. Who sent you? Who sent you? Like this is the energy. Like a wolf in sheep's clothing. Like you're not going to believe how good it is. You're not going to believe how good it is. But Spirit is going to say, no, baby, it's real. Because the card that came out with that was the Six of Wands. Victory and success. Victory and success. This card fell out and it wasn't supposed to fall out, and it said visualizing a new reality. This person is really going to come through and show you everything that you wanted, everything that you desired. How will we know this person? You're going to have to vet them. Is there something that will give us a sign, Spirit? How will we know this person when we see them? How will we know this person when we see? How will we know this person? Vet them. Number one, this is the Lover's card right here. You're going to feel a soul connection. This is confirmation for you. I'm trying to tell you, baby, it's coming. It is coming. So we've got the Lover's card. This is a soul connection here. He's going to come in and 1000% want to provide for you with this Ten of Pentacles right here, which is a 10 of privilege, which also means this individual is generous. But do not, okay, vet them, but don't be an asshole. Okay, Spirit is saying it's okay to do your research on this person. So this is the Page of Swords, which usually means do research, getting to know them, sparring in some cases. And then this is the Nine of Resistance, which represents the Nine of Wands. So what this is saying to me is, don't be no fool, but don't be no bitch. You feel me? Like, it's okay to vet them out, but don't run the man off with your ignorance. You feel me? Like there might be a time where you just like, it's, remember, this man is not like the others. He's going to be human. He may make mistakes, but he is not like the others. His intentions for you, his ride or die for you, his provision for you, his love for you, his caring for you, the pedestal that he puts you on is going to reflect something other than what you have been experiencing in the past. Okay? So, yes, vet this individual out, figure out who he is, make sure he don't have nobody else in the background, X, Y, and Z, and make sure that you have your boundaries up. But that the man that is willing to work with and around your boundaries is going to be the man that gives you everything. The one that respects you, the one that loves you, the one that speaks freely, the one that honors you, the one that's honest with you. the one that's patient with you is going to be the man that gives you everything. Okay. Oh, child. I think that was it, because all of a sudden I got the urge to put the rubber band back on this deck. Y'all, I am sweating like I was preaching in this piece just now. God, dog, my back is sweating. That happens to me sometimes though. Like when I channel for a long time, I start to get a little hot. Get a little hot. That's my water. That's it, y'all. Look at the bottom of the deck. Cooperation. Remember I said the person who is willing to work around you, that's willing to love you, that's willing to understand you. And this is actionable. This is actionable. Pentacles means working with you with resources, working with you on responsibilities, household chores. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily a man that's like, oh, because I'm the one doing this, you have to be the one that's doing all of that. No, this individual is fair. They're willing to cooperate and collaborate with you when it comes to things such as household chores, handling the kids, taking the kids to and fro, and all these other different things. No. He's not playing. And this is going to be a change for you. This is change. I get this one mixed up. It's either the Wheel of Fortune or the Wheel of Fortune or something else. I can't remember. I get this one messed up all the time. Let's see. Change. But yin and yang, give and take. Change. I'm going to look in the book for this one. Let's see here. Number 10. Change. This is, yep, the Wheel of Fortune. I was right. He's going to be something completely different than what you're used to. So that's confirmation. You ain't never seen this before, baby. You ain't never seen this before. You might have had an idea, but this ain't something this isn't something that you've seen before. And I'm grateful for that message. I'm grateful for that conversation. I'm grateful for that love message. I thank you for that confirmation, Divine Spirit, Holy Spirit. We submit and solidify this timeline in place for my divine collective here, and I ask that you continue to guide us and keep us on this path to this beautiful, amazing love in this world that we live in. Sometimes we get a little shaky, sometimes we don't trust, but with this beautiful message it just continues to show us the light in the world, the beauty in the world, and we affirm that. We believe that, we accept that, we receive that. Ashe. 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 Ooh, yeah, we're gonna foot stomp that. Oh, man. That was beautiful. You know how I know I be channeling? I barely remember anything I just said. It's wild. It's wild for me sometimes. Look at self-regulation at the bottom of the deck. Self-regulation. Get your stuff together. Okay, this man is going to trigger you. But do you see the rainbow? Look like a bull in a china shop right there. But there's a rainbow right there. Like, yeah, you might be wanting to go a little crazy, but you're in a safe space. You're still in harmony. You're still in alignment. Calm down. Calm down. Okay. Whew. I'm going to leave that one at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me, burps of confirmation. Where is my top? Did anybody want to get a reading before I get up off of here? Ha! Before I get up off of here. Ha! Sorry. Sorry. Oh, I love this for us. Period. I love this for us. Look at passion at the bottom of the deck. Come through, passion. My man, my man, my man. I love that for us. Woo. That was it. Hey now. Okay, hey now. Period. Period. Well, listen here. If all hearts and minds are clear, I got the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. You know what? Let's do one last reading. Let's see if Spirit has anything else they want to give the collective before I head out. I'm just going to shuffle this a couple times. Not looking for cards yet, Spirit. Just shuffling up to make sure I do my due diligence. Okay. Just making sure I do my due diligence. All right, Spirit, now we ready. Is there anything else you have for the collective? Rest. The man who loves you is coming. Rest. Sit there in your beauty and your feminine energy. Relax. Kick your feet up. Your lover boy is coming. Relax, relax, relax. Is this something? The Chariot. And coming in fast. Coming in fast. Stay in alignment. Stay in alignment. And what I love about this Chariot card, please keep in mind, the Chariot card usually has two horses or two something looking in two different directions. This young lady is looking in one direction, but she's getting into the car. There is only one vehicle. There is only one way to go. So it's almost like no matter what you do, this is what you're running into. You might not even see it coming. You might not even see it coming. Look, I remember saying like a thief in the night. This individual's going to come through like a thief in the night. You're going to wake up one day and he's going to say some stuff and it's going to be like, wait, what? Huh? Like, it's really going to be like that. Anything else, Spirit? Anything else? Don't ruin it. Don't allow for your self-limiting beliefs. Don't allow for your fear. Don't allow for your uncomfortability in being in this space. Is giving self-sabotage. Be careful. Be careful of self-sabotage. This is going to trigger the fuck out of you. Okay? Exactly. You used to being a big dog in your life. You used to being the person calling all the shots. And then you're going to mess around and have an argument with this individual. And you're going to realize you won. But it was at a heavy cost. Don't do it. Don't do it. This is not the time to be arguing with people just for the sake of being right. Okay? Think about what it is that you truly desire for yourself and for your family. This is a human being. He's going to make mistakes, especially coming in, trying to navigate, his lifestyle and your lifestyle, depending on what it is you got going on. You never know. You might have kids. They might have kids. You might be the one that don't have kids. And then, trying to navigate his own life, but also incorporate you into it because he has plans for you. You feel me? Him having plans for you. You might be like, whoa, I don't know if I can handle X, Y, and Z. It's okay. It's okay. Be honest with yourself. Be true with yourself. But also, don't run out. Be mindful. Be very demure. Okay? Last card, Spirit. One more. Let's round this thing on out. Okay. Seven of Swords. Yeah, it's all about don't trick your goddamn self. Please. Please. is going to show up. He's going to show up as a thief in the night, okay? All of these cards are like, don't fucking ruin it. Don't do it. Don't do it. The Devil card, the Five of Swords, and the Seven of Swords. Don't hurt yourself. Get out of your head. Allow your body to tell you. Because your body is going to know the difference between being excited and having anxiety. And there's some people, listen, this is why it's important to heal. Because there are people who feel uncomfortable in peace. Did you know that? There are people that when nothing is going on, they create chaos because peace is uncomfortable. Work on that. Because that's the only and I understand. Let me tell you, I understand. I had 3 huge things happen to me. My mom left me in my darkest hour. I was going through a divorce that was insane. Okay, I was separating from the military, moved from midway through the country to the East Coast. Okay, took care of my mom who had cancer for 7 weeks until her passing. And that was a mental in and of itself. Okay, things be happening, life be life, and sometimes when the world is quiet, I get nervous because I'm waiting for the other shoe to drop. But I have learned to put on my my metaphorical straitjacket. There are times where it gets so quiet and so peaceful, and I just have to sit and hug myself and let myself know I'm safe. Because I'm used to running left and right. I'm used to moving left and right. I'm used to having to solve problems. I'm used to having to jump up and down. But then my friends came in to help me. And then my dad came in to help me. And then there were programs that came in and helped me. Then I started building my own business. And then I got used to being a single mom. And then I got used to, you know what I'm saying? So like, just sit, rock, and hold yourself. I am safe. I am safe. I am loved. God loves me. And I am safe. Those are two affirmations that really helped me get through. God loves me. Spirit loves me. Source loves me. The source of all that is. And just holding myself. It's almost like putting a baby in a swaddle. You feel me? Ashe. Putting a baby in a swaddle. Like they just came out the womb. They weren't able to move their arms before, but now they're out the womb and they're like, whoa, 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 whoa. And it's involuntary. You know what I'm saying? So, and it's like sabotage. I can't put on your diaper, bro. I can't put your shirt on. Like, I can't even feed you because you over here doing this right here. You feel me? Like, move out the way. Move out the way. That's what y'all be doing to your blessings. God be like, I'm here to pacify you. I'm here to give you everything you need. And you over here like, whoa, 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 whoa. Calm your ass down. Breathe. But that's all I got. Listen, I done been through so much stuff that it's a habit, okay, to make light of tragedy at time. It doesn't take away the sting, but for me, it's one of my own personal coping mechanisms, and it works for me. It works for me, and I'm also healing. I've also healed quite a bit. Okay, so this is not, full-blown trauma happening, but sometimes when you're going through it at the moment, it's not funny. But once you're out of it, you're like, all right, I can giggle about that a little bit. You feel me? So, yeah. If all hearts and minds are clear, be good, be smart, be safe. Don't forget you to book a reading. Don't forget to go ahead and book your 30-minute private reading, your 60-minute private reading. And if you're willing and ready to start your entire life over, you're ready to make the next step in your future, go ahead and book the spiritual consultation, and we can start from the ground up. Okay, as you can see, the energy comes in, the energy comes through, and we can get to the root of whatever is going on with you, baby, and we can turn life around. Okay. And again, I'm speaking from a point of where I know, I'm speaking from a place of experience. All right. So if you vibe with me, you're here for the messages, you're here for the turn up, you're here for the comfort, you're here for the laughter. Go ahead and book your reading. Go ahead and follow the Transformational Empress. And it's either Transformational Empress or the Transformational Empress on all platforms, except for Twitter. I don't have Twitter. I don't too much care to be on Twitter. But the Emperor card. And on that note, I'm outie. Be good, be smart, be safe. I hope you heal. And better yet, I hope you heal with me. Have a good one.